guys. This is a Gibson custom shop Songwriter. This is the EC Ebony version just released in February of 2024. It has a bone saddle, a bone nut, ebony fingerboard, and ebony bridge, brass bridge pins. They did the really cool treatment of the Les Paul custom headstock and the blocks and the fingerboard with the binding all around on a beautiful stripe. Super cool guitar. This has an LR Baggs Session pickup in it. And I'm going to do a comparison. It is a Rosewood Back and Sides guitar with a Sitka Spruce top. And it's Cutaway. Well, guess what? This is a Martin HD-28 Cutaway with a Sitka Spruce top and Rosewood Back and Sides. The only difference in these two guitars right now is the Gibson is fairly new, so I've not yet changed the strings on the guitar. So they are whatever Gibson ships with the guitar, and they are light gauge. On the HD-28, these are medium gauge, and they're relatively new D'Addario XS 13 through 56. They're medium gauge. So I'm going to do a little comparison. Let's give the Martin HD-28 Cutaway a test drive. Technically, this is an HDC-28. That was the model designation, HDC-28E. It did come with an LR Baggs Anthem pickup. So there is a pickup piezo transducer between the bone saddle and the bridge plate in this guitar. But also that's true in the Gibson Songwriter because that Session pickup uses that same element under saddle. So mostly things are as equal as they can be. At some point, I may put D'Addario XS strings on the Gibson, but it's playing well with 12s, and I like that. It's a little bit easier on my fingers, so I may leave that. Just for the purposes of comparison, I'm not sure I'm inclined to change the setup and put mediums on the Gibson. So don't shoot me. Okay, so here is the Martin, and now with less talking in between, I'll go back and forth between the Rosewood Sitka Spruce top dreadnoughts. That's the Martin HDC-28E. Here's the Gibson Songwriter. The string spacing is a little different. It's just a little bit narrower, and so I have to be a little bit more meticulous on my fingering, fretting hand. absolutely one of the best dread Gibson acoustics I've played. Out of the box, the neck is perfectly straight. The fret up and down the fingerboard just plays great. The action is wonderful. It's resonant. The high strings are not thin and lean like they sometimes are maybe on a J45 or a Hummingbird. Let's come back to the Martin HDC-28. I'm just going to do kind of that strumming thing back and forth so you can hear those back to back. All right, so that's the Martin, a little A minor, G, F major run. Here's the Songwriter. It's like playing that part. I don't remember ever pitting a Gibson Dread against a Martin Dread and feeling so close. The voicings may very well be different, but the performance, the way that the notes and the chords blend together and homogenize is exceptional. There might be a little bit note-to-note clarity and distinction on the Martin. Granted, it has the Martin bracing. It does have a 1 3/4 inch nut width, which is my preference. It just gives my fingering hand just a little bit more real estate to fret the note cleanly. Let me just play something in a different key. That's the Martin HDC-28. Here's the Songwriter. And there's a sweetness in this Gibson. This has just been a real shocker. When I got this guitar, I didn't know if it'd be a keeper or not. And almost instantly, I just said, yeah, this is a good guitar. They're all great. So anyhow, if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you watching. Please click on the subscribe area, which is there's a little bell next to that. So ring the bell and you'll be notified of my videos. That helps the channel grow, notifies people when I make new content and put new videos out. At some point, I will do a demo of these guitars amplified. I've been having some hiss and noise issues in my room. I don't know if it's my electricity in my home studio or not, so I'll get back to that. But I welcome your thoughts or comments. Did you prefer the Songwriter or the Martin, or were they equal? What do you guys think? All right, thanks. Have a good day.